Yes, yes, people. The boys are back again for another show. Fellas was on a bit of a hiatus, but big up to you all for watching the man them. Welcome to Beijing Reds TV. Once we get on the mic, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. My two brothers, what's going on? Pops, Beijing Crab, Milos Monday.
That's what's up.
That's what we do,
brother.
Cool, man. Verts weekend, man. Verts weekend.
Verts weekend. It was Frimpong Friday, then it went to Verts weekend, and now Milos Monday. I love it. Look at Dale up. Big up to everybody in chat. Dale boy, Arsenal boy, Dale, what I tell you? Arteta going for more defenders when they're bringing in Zubermendi. When they need a striker, man. But hey, we for it, man. We here with it. We are doing a madness. We are. We can chop it all up today. Welcome back, family. We are cooking. Number 21 incoming. D on it, boy. We stirring the pot. We got people frightened right now. Dale's like, yeah.
I starting off on the jet ski. I ain't in the boat yet. I play the jet ski.
Aye, boy. Here is numero, the quattro, man. Angel.
What's that background there, bro? Dang.
It's my team.
Okay.
Bigger right for life.
It's my team when this team gives me heartbreaks and shit. That's the team I support and stuff.
That's
the third kit, Crab. That's the third kit in green, Crab.
I like the colors, bro. I like the colors, man.
Well,
Look at Dale says, it's the same Liverpool that has taught for the big money spenders. Yeah. We just showing you all that we just spend money when we need to spend it. For the right people.
Man, I got fellas looking for Maddie, yeah. Talk about catch me outside, Maddie. Catch me outside. FSG.
We want to see if Maddie gonna show up at the Friday night line on Friday. That's what we want to see.
Maddie will be there. You know that already.
Quasi want Maddie bad, boy. Quasi been calling for you with me. Where Maddie is, man. Jesus.
Leroy said a couple more techie white fours and we'll cook this season. I think we cook it regardless. That's the truth. Right, but like say hot out there, like our business in the window is true. It cooking in Toronto right now, Dre.
Mad 42 or 43 degrees.
Saying like that, boy. It flipping hot.
It's hot, man.
Big up Buzz.
Big up yourself, Buzz.
Big up, Buzz.
Big up Buddha.
Big up, Buddha.
Big up the Liam. Trigger. All right, boy. The regulars in. Beijing Angel, fix up that background, bruv.
no, I'm good.
Man repping the home team, man. They repping that home team.
Angel allowed to do what the hell he want to do. That's the truth.
He's a man without a country, man. He got 3 different countries to choose.
Facts.
So you know, it is what it is. He can do whatever, man.
Fellas, we getting to it.
Boy. You know,
join
the lane. He's just and straight through, diplomatic.
Yeah, boy. Angel just walked straight through, boy. No boy asking nothing at all.
All you hear is beep, 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 but mine going through still. That's it.
Oh, Angel said that's the glasses.
Yeah.
Go on, keep going. Fellas, Liverpool moving mad. Frimpong, first signing, replace. I ain't calling any name.
The man name that shall not be spoken of.
It never will be mentioned on this channel again.
I don't know.
Period.
I don't know.
I done with he.
I don't know about that.
I done with he, pops. Ain't mention it again.
Mentioned by you. By you.
By me. Ain't coming out my mouth. Period. Then we get Florian Wirtz. Everybody was going mad, said, nah, this ain't happening. Wirtz ain't coming in. And we get the player. He only wanted Liverpool. Big up to Ends, people. Make sure you subscribe. Ends Man channel. He doing some craziness these days.
Brother.
Big views. Getting on all the top dogs.
Yeah, man. Man rolling like a baller now all of a sudden, huh?
Hollywood, man. Where the lights are brighter, man.
Hollywood ends, man.
Hollywood ends, man. Jesus.
Yeah, Verts came in, looked real nice. So watch the interview, y'all. Man, watch the interview. The man was like, he happy.
The Verts one, yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, Frimpong was teaching him my English. His English ain't too bad.
You know what had me? The father, how proud he was.
Yeah, boy. The father had a.
Dad had me. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, boy. Dad had a smile on the face like a Cheshire cat, right? I saw it.
Yeah,
my little Joker smiling big. You know what he look like? This one here, look. This one here, look. Pops. You know Pops get that big smile? Yeah. You look just like Pops. Big smile, happy, proud, man. I'm telling you. Look. And then Crab got his guy.
Listen.
Milos.
Get ready the original chick. I'm bringing the new chick. Robbo gone. I bring it. You know, I gotta do like what my angel said, man. Get rid of these old bastards. So it is what it is, man.
No one wants the saggy boobs. You know what I mean? You gotta let them go.
Hey, stop it, all right? There's nothing wrong with some saggy boobs, all right? Anyway,
Crab, how you feel, man? How you honestly feel? Because you've been one that's been rooting for Kirkez for a few years now.
Yeah, man.
And we got your guy. How you feel about that signing,
bro? Happy, man. I'm not so happy that my man got go and find first team football somewhere else, but you know what? It's all good, man. It's all good. I always liked Kirkez. From the first time I see that man play, but I said, yeah, that's the one. Everybody wanted Robinson and all that. I said, nah, man, it's got to be that.
No, but you rated Robinson though.
I do. I like Robinson, but the age had me with Robinson, right?
He had that bad injury too, right?
Did he?
Had surgery, I think, recently.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. He had surgery recently.
But yeah, hey, listen, man. This kid is what, 21? Kirk is 21.
21 turning 22.
Yeah,
5-year contract. Boy, he ain't even in the prime yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, and if he's anything like Sabazla in terms of the 4 lungs, then hey, I'm good with that.
He's from Budapest, man. The bone density out there is different, man.
Different, man. Yeah, bro. That brother could run all day long.
Altitude, everything, man. That's different.
Yeah.
I'm happy, bro. I'm over the moon, bro. Listen, it's crazy. Liverpool moving mad. I'm happy about it, man.
It's good to see our club actually doing something, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like we've been on FSG case, right? But it seems that they make these decisions when necessary to spend, because we spent before. We spent before when we got Allison, we got Verge, we got Mo. We brought in, we spent money, and then we just brought in players to bolster the team and the squad depth, and we went on our crazy run. Unfortunately, we didn't win as much league titles as we should have because City was on a madness at the same time. You know what I mean? But we spent money there, and then we didn't spend money. We just ran with who we went with. And now it seems like that Edwards came back in, Hughes came in, and we got that. We're going to go now for the next run, for the next 5-6 years to go. Because our team has gotten extremely young with the signings that we just did. Angel, I come into you, man, because you usually miss a negative one, and you started to rub off on Pops. We'd be chatting in the chat on Pops, and Pops now getting a little bit on that side.
Come on,
we ain't get discuss what be happening in our private Jackson Mountain, the 4 of us. But Angel, let me hear from you, man. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
I'm actually more excited about Kirkus coming in than Verts coming in. I think it's because of how long, like we kind of knew the deal was gonna happen, but it just took so long. There was a lot of back and forth, in my opinion. I was actually surprised we targeted him because I feel like I think a lot of us felt he was unobtainable. One of those players, right? Felt like unattainable price tag, and we never really go in them. Like we never. It's weird when Klopp was here, we never really targeted a German player. We never brought in German players while he was here. and to bring him in while Klopp's not here it's good to see. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to what's more to come. Freshening up the squad. I'm excited to see what's going to happen next season. You know, like obviously everyone has questions about Frimpong and Kirkis and how we're going to set up defensively and stuff. But I'm excited, man. So hopefully we sell a few players because we got to sell a few players, obviously, and hopefully we bring a couple of more players too. But obviously we'll talk about that later on in the show. But I'm actually pretty excited. Does anyone know his number? Verts' number or not yet?
We don't know what the number is yet.
I think when they switch over to Adidas, they're gonna get all the numbers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe they're waiting for certain players' sales. Maybe they're waiting for players to leave as well. But no, I'm actually very excited.
Yeah,
looking forward to it.
And don't forget, we got a new keeper as well.
Yeah. He hasn't been announced yet either.
We got a keeper. We're gonna have a keeper war going on now.
Yeah. He hasn't been announced officially yet.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he hasn't put on his shirt yet.
Yeah, exactly.
That hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, Pop. So he's technically not our player, Pop. So he hasn't worn the shirt yet.
Facts.
Look at Agent just throw a shot at Pops.
Hold it. Not put it on the hold it.
No,
but look,
I'm very excited, man. I'm very excited. I think, which is kind of weird, right? Because when Slot said it throughout the season, he said this summer's going to be a big summer. He said it from the horse's mouth.
Vert said it too.
You know what I mean? Slot said it. It's going to be a big summer. You're going to expect changes, and he's spoken into existence. I think right now, don't be surprised if we see a lot more new faces. I think we're going to spend big this summer, so that next summer we're not really going crazy anymore. You bring your onesies and twosies here and there, but I think this summer, I think you're going to see a lot of players, and I think someone can quote me if I'm wrong, but I know if Slot's first season, I think after he won the title or something, he sold like 8-9 players and brought in another 8 or 9 players.
You mean in the Dutch league?
Yeah,
at Feyenoord.
So he's used to that change, So yeah, man, Sentiment FC is gone, bro. You know what I mean?
It is.
So let's go bring me number 21 and number 7, man, and we're good to go, man.
But can I say this might be a little bit mean or bad, but maybe in a way Jurgen Klopp was holding back certain things from happening, Because I'm just saying if we could spend this kind of money.
No, but why are you just saying it? Why are you saying it? Why are you saying it?
Because it seemed that way.
Start it. It doesn't seem that way. That's what you want to say. You listening to noise, my man.
Hey, man. I'm not coming in the first season and buying 150 million.
It's not his first season. It's not his first season.
Okay, second season.
Okay, good. And in his first season, how much did he spend?
It doesn't matter. Like,
how much did he spend in the first season?
12 million. 12 million
in the first season, man.
12 million.
How much did he spend in the first season?
Klopp won't want to pay that kind of money for no player. No player.
Nothing.
Trust me, man.
All right.
Anyway, it's all right.
All right. So Crab, I can caveat that a little bit. Okay. Klopp's second season, Klopp actually spent money. A lot of money.
Because he bought in money. Wijnaldum. Who else did
that was
he
the
bring
beginning of the revolution. Mane and
right?
Wijnaldum.
Wijnaldum. Someone else, right? Oh, Matip on the free.
Matip, yeah. And then right after that, he brought in more. Bobby as well.
No, Bobby was before.
Nah, Bobby was there before.
Oh yeah, Bobby was before. Correct. Coutinho was before too, wasn't he? Before Klopp. Yeah.
He was Benitez era, right? Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Coutinho was
not Benitez. He was
with
he was Kenny
from
Kenny.
He was Kenny signing. Yeah, Kenny.
Yeah. So after he did Wijnaldum and Mane, then he brought in Mo, Verge, and
Fabinho.
Yeah. Right?
No,
Allison.
And Allison. Yeah.
Allison as well came in. So Klopp did have a big spending, in the beginning. Same thing as it happening here. That's why I made the comment earlier. The FSG seems to spend big. And ironically, that was on the Edwards when Klopp spent big after his half season with us.
What was Klopp's first summer? What year was that? Klopp's first summer?
Well, he came in mid-season, right? Remember?
No, but his first official summer. What year was that?
I think it was 16, 17.
13, 14 would have been the year that we went close. So 15, 16, when he would have come in it.
As a half season, yeah. Full season 17.
All right, so arrivals. I got the arrivals right here. We brought in Sadio Mane, Gini Wijnaldum, Loris Karius, Joe Matip, and what's the center back? Remember from Germany? Klavan,
yeah.
Klavan. Let's not remember Klavan.
And then right after that, what was his signings? Then you had.
No, don't disrespect Klavan. He's a nice little signing. You know what I mean?
Man, he did the Cruyff turn. You forget that Cruyff turn on him, man.
Remember. And then 17-18, we got Van Dijk was in January.
Van Dijk was in January.
Van Dijk was in January. Should have been summer.
No, but it counts as 17-18 season.
Apparently. Okay.
But we got Mo Salah, we got Oxlade-Chamberlain, we got Andy Robertson, we got Dominic Solanke,
Allison.
No, Allison's not here.
No. Allison will be after.
Okay.
Allison's after. But we would have beat. Remember, Salah scored on Allison.
Yeah,
that's right.
He bought it from Roma. Yeah.
That's right.
He spent 173.65 million 17-18 apparently, and then 18-19 he spent 182 million, which he brought in. He brought in Allison, Naby Keita, Fabinho, Shaqiri. Yeah, those went up to 182 million.
Okay, fair enough.
And then, 1920 we only spent 10 million.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
No, but the ownership is hiring men under the premise of this how we operate. So when you get the job, you already know what the structure is. So to say that somebody did something and didn't do something, you can see you came in under Klopp. This is what you had. Klopp said, all right, let me deal with what he got. Slot said, let me deal with what he got. Then it was, all right, here's what I want now. All right, let me go and get some players now, because you need to transition at each spot. The problem is we went too long in an era where we didn't transition enough. We didn't add enough in between pieces to do a little bit more. Now, if you ask the manager, he might say, well, you know what? 11 millimeters isn't what cost me the title. Another player want to change 11 millimeters, or another player want to change the final of the Champions League or whatever. Everybody else says, no, we should have bought this one instead of this one, or that one instead of that one. It is ways that the past. It made sense looking back. Let me look forward. We did what we needed to do. The journey began. We got the duck off our back, or the rock off our back, whatever you want to call it. We got the title. We got the Champions League. Now we've done it again. Now it's time to do it again and again.
Yeah.
So let me retool and get going though.
No, but strengthening from being at the top. That's the difference for me.
Exactly.
Strengthening while we up top. You understand?
No, but that's the thing. I think that's the thing where Pops is alluding to, right? Because when we were on top, when we won the league, when we won the Champions League,
we didn't do nothing.
The investment wasn't strong enough.
We plateaued and then dropped off.
Yeah, exactly. And then obviously people don't want to talk about it. COVID did hit. You know, COVID hit financially. We didn't know what the world was going to be like after COVID, so you couldn't really spend like that, obviously. So, but from what I'm looking at, we as a club, we do sell very well, though.
I know. I just pulled it up. I pulled it up there just now because who said it?
We sell. That brother is mad.
Red for Life said it here. Look,
he's mad. Man is ruthless, but man, I don't know what he does, bro.
He got close to 40 million for Kwanzaa.
Alibi back clause.
That's good money right there. I know Pops likes it though, right?
I like that buyback clause. I wanted the buyback.
I'm gonna take the sell on, but buyback. Yeah, but the buyback is like 75 million.
Yeah, but if he's a Van Dijk type of player, then hell yeah, I would take it.
Oh, the buyback's at 75 million.
I
didn't know that.
But check Kelleher for 30. He sell Kels for 30. Kwanzaa went for 30
million.
Was 14.8 million.
It was more than 18 million. I think it's going up to 18 million or something like that.
I know,
right?
A30.
Yeah, A30.
But then you got
remember?
But then you got what's his name? Harvey. Apparently, Brighton put in an offer for 40 million.
That's not bad though.
I mean, look, Edwards seems to sell these men at high amounts. Was this one here? Honesty, big up, man.
Big up, honesty.
Yeah.
Honesty, no, you believe me, right? Did me and Crab not say so?
Nah,
keep him far away from this club.
Nah, I remember because honestly, before we were kind of you guys knew about him more, but I was like, okay, we're bringing him in. But when the Copa America happened, no, this was
when we were doing the watch alongs.
Yeah, the watch along the Copa. I'm like, nah, this man can't come in the club at all. Hell no. And from there,
Ugarte to Angel.
Remember?
Yeah,
I remember. I'm like, yup, no, not good enough. Because I think it's. But also, don't you guys think that certain players work out based on the environment they're in, right? So just because he doesn't work out for Man United doesn't necessarily mean he won't work out for Liverpool per se. Obviously, personnel or whatever. Don't you think that way or not?
I don't think he fits our style. I don't think he fits our style, to be honest.
Look, for example, Vitinha, right? Wolves, horrible. Went to PSG, incredible. So I think environments as well plays a part into
of course.
A player expressing themselves.
Look at the quality around him, though. Quality around him at PSG versus the quality around him at Wolves. That would be honest.
Yeah, obviously. But that's what I'm saying. So if Ugarte was to come at Liverpool, at
maybe
the time, he would have been a little bit different. But
not
obviously, based on the World Cup Copa America performance, I'm like, yeah, no, he can stay.
I'll take Endo before Ugarte, even now.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Me too. Look at the comment here for Callum Hudson-Odoi on Verts. Yeah, he's got the ability to create anything out of nothing. He can play anywhere in the team. I think he's a big asset for Liverpool.
I forgot he went there on loan, right?
Yeah, he was there on loan, right? This one, this kid I like a lot. He's what, 19?
The French kid?
Yeah. I like this kid a lot.
Yeah, but all right, the only way that works, unfortunately, you have to sell one of the midfielders.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not done selling. Maybe he's not.
Who are you going to sell?
We ain't done selling yet. No, we ain't done selling.
Maybe Curtis Jones goes too. Who knows? We don't know.
In the chat, Harvey Elliott, Brighton looking at Harvey Elliott, 40 million.
Yeah, Elliott might be gone.
I don't see Curtis leaving, to be honest.
I don't see him either.
No, because you got to think about it. Like, I know this is like an endless discussion, but the homegrown thing is a thing, though. You can't. Right now, we're looking to replace Kwanzaa with Gehi, what it looks like rumors are. So it covers, right? Frimpong is technically homegrown. So
he is not technically. He's homegrown.
He is. Okay, so it covers. Like, you can't at this point. You got to be strategic with him. He's a wicked player, Rasta. I agree. Like,
I like him, boy.
He's wicked. Like,
he's cold,
wicked. He's nice with it, but
and he's what, 19? He's 19 or 18.
Yeah, young.
He's
also
young.
Then we can bring him in because we don't have to register him. Then that makes sense.
Yeah, man. He is. Listen, and he's just dying on the bench in PSG. He doesn't play.
What he said? I'm on FSG.
I mean, question, man. I watched a goal on this Club World Cup thing the other day. Was it that Colombian fella that pushed the ball behind the defender and scored that goal? Was it a Colombian guy?
I don't know who he played against. Who's the team?
Oh, this is crazy ass goal. I thought.
Anyway, what color jersey was they wearing?
I can't remember. I just remember the goal was mad.
So I don't know. The only Colombian player I know that's playing right now. No, there's two actually. He won player of the match. Is it John Arias?
He's a striker.
Little small black dude.
No.
Okay.
Honestly, agree with you.
Anyway,
who was it? Honestly, who was it?
Honestly, who was the player that Crab talking about?
Yeah.
Look, man. If we get Mark Gehi, right, that is bolstering the center back position.
He's a good player.
He's a good player.
Well,
now we got rotation there because Joy G will stay around. You got Joy G, Gehi. You would have Kanate, Verge. You got your four. You remember Pops always say, right? You want two and got your two behind.
Nah, but my only issue with that is the fact that we have two center backs that are known to pick up injuries here and there.
Maybe.
Richard Rios, he plays for Palmeiras. That's my guy right there.
Did they play in the Club World Cup?
Yeah, they played.
Palmeiras, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta check that goal out, man. Oh my days.
Beautiful player, but good player. Apparently now he's being looked at to play for in Europe now. I know Porto wants him, Man United want him, Atletico Madrid want him. I think those are the 3 teams that want him right now.
There's another South American player that getting linked to Liverpool right now too.
Ooh. If he's not Colombian, I don't want him.
I think he's Argentinian though.
Argentinian.
They got scraps.
Argentinian.
I think he's Argentinian.
I haven't heard about this one though.
But there's one particular spot that we have to definitely fill.
Oh yeah, we all know it.
That is striker. Isak, I don't think happening.
It's nice though. Like at that point, you got nothing to lose, right? You just put the offer in. If they say no, then it's no, and that's it. You wait next year and we'll
see what happens. Yeah,
that's it.
But we definitely need a striker. We need a 9. We need a 9.
Flamenco, yeah. The Flamenco's Twitter page, ridiculous, bro. They're cooking Chelsea. Cooking them.
Man, sauce up Chelsea, bro.
No, but you know the thing.
You know what I'm doing right now, Pops.
The man on mute, man.
Angel stumbling with the words right now. Angel stumbling with words.
Let me move it, man.
Hold on.
Emotional damage.
In the famous words of R. Kelly, my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
The man bringing R. Kelly from.
Now you know the issue I think with Duran is football is not his passion. It's his way of making money. Footballing ability wise, he's a decent player. It somehow made him get the career that he has, and he's milking it right now. That's not his passion, and that's currently what the media and Clem are talking about. He has all the physical attributes. He has the age on his side, but he just doesn't want it. You have to want it mentally, I think. And like you can have all the ability in the world, but if you don't want it mentally, you're not going to succeed. Now, I know a lot of people criticized him for going to Saudi at that age.
Me, I did.
Yeah, which makes sense, right? Because if you have ambition, right, you stay and you develop, right?
He wanted the money.
But the money, yeah, was life changing though. Because when you really think about it, if someone's offering you the type of money with no taxes, would you take it? Coming from the upbringings you have, so
facts.
But the fact that the matter is, apparently they want to loan him out for 2 years. My crazy ass will take him for 2 years. That's because my allegiance is.
The problem is with him. I got that Balotelli feeling.
Yeah. There you go. That's the perfect example.
Feeling, man. I'm like, dang, you can't tame this youngster, man. You can't.
Forget Taramizzi.
That's the thing though. But that's for me. That's the type of footballer I like though. I like that. Yeah. I like the rough tackle. I like the attitude. I like the aura of flying around and you know.
But unfortunately, they're not gonna fly in the.
That's not gonna happen. And I don't think it's good for the squad as well.
Yeah.
Now, if we bring him in on loan, I'll be happy as hell, cheesing man hard. But I
would be on the fence with that still though.
I just don't see it happen. I don't think it's a wise choice. I don't.
So to each of y'all, who you think is the best option for the 9 spot right now for us? Is it Ekateke? Is it Oshiman? Is it Gokares?
Well, all right. So are we putting it the premise as? Are we gonna if we don't get the rumors are we want Isak, he's number 1 apparently. But are we saying okay, we're not gonna get Isak this summer, we're gonna go all in next summer when he's on a 1-year deal because he's on a 2-year deal, right? So what
3
he's on a 2
3
Oh, he's on a 3-year deal.
3
okay, so it makes it a lot
next
worse.
Season is 2.
Next year's all right, but 2 is better than 3 in my opinion.
Yes.
Right? 2 is better than 3. So are we gonna sit there and be like, okay, he's our number 1 target, we're going to wait next year and try again. But at that point, are we going to bring in a stopgap, or are we going to bring in someone on loan to fill the void?
Because no, listen to me, man.
Because no. Because 1 second, Rasta.
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Because all rumors are saying Nunes and Chiesa that can play in that position are rumored to leave
To Napoli.
And we all know Jota in regards to his performances this season and his injuries. He can get injuries. He gets injuries. We can't rely on him solely on the position.
We can't.
So if we keep Jota, which I kind of don't agree with, but let's say we keep him, we have to bring in someone else. So that's just my opinion.
Or do we play Lucho in the 9 as a false 9?
I don't want that, man. I don't want that.
Go, Crab. Yeah,
I don't know, man. No.
You're chomping at the bit. Go.
My thing is, right? Listen, we want Isak. He's our top target. But the man hasn't come out and said, listen, I want to leave. So for me,
he needs to ask for the transfer.
That's the only way I see it happening. If he said, listen, Isak.
Isak. Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
You know what I mean? I did enough for this club. Thank you very much.
He won them a trophy, though.
Right?
He got them the Champions League.
That's the only way I see that. That's the only way I see them leaving. They can't balance Champions League and Premier League. It's tough for them. This squad's small and not enough like great players in there. You understand? So it's gonna be tough for them. For me, sell Isak for 150 and buy some youngsters.
But apparently, from the rumors from hearing, sorry to cut you off, they're going in for João Pedro. Apparently,
yeah, but they can't go and do João Pedro without getting in a big money because they're borderline PSR, you know.
But right now, want 80 mil for João Pedro.
That's what I mean. They need to sell somebody big to fund that.
What if they come and say we get y'all Guimaraes instead? Guimaraes or whatever his name is.
Who?
Newcastle.
To give us?
Yeah, if they decide to sell, the only player that's selling is
there's only one CDM I want, and me and Pops are in the same car. We're driving the same car.
He's playing for Brighton.
That's
Carlos Baleba.
Ah, boy, listen. That's the dreams that get me all tingly at night, boy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what's
let me
up,
ask
man.
you this, right? Let me ask you all this thing. We think Nunes is the man that's definitely going through the door. Forget all the rumors about everybody else. Nunes is the man that leaving. I can ask you all the same question.
Supposedly, yeah.
All right, but that's he to me is the most obvious one. Yes, y'all agree?
He has some type of value, though, right? When you're looking at number-wise, right? He has some type of value that you can sell him.
All right, good. Verts has already been added. Let me ask you a question. Is Verts in your front six or your middle six?
Middle six.
100% middle six.
Yeah, middle six.
So Verts is in your middle six.
That's
not
right.
Your front six.
Don't want him in the front six.
All right, because like honestly saying here, if Verts in your front six, Nunes is effectively going Verts is in, you've still got six up front again. One out, one in, you haven't done anything else. That means you still got Chiesa, you still got Jota, and all the other suspects still.
No, but Chiesa's leaving though. We got to think about it as well, right? We got to think about it as well.
Wait a minute.
It's a World Cup year though.
It's a rumor still. It's a rumor.
Yeah.
For the others, that's what I'm just saying. It feels like definitely Nunes is gone.
Yeah.
More so than anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Chiesa doesn't go, are you upset?
No, I'm not.
But is he gonna get the play though?
Crab. If Chiesa doesn't go, are you upset? Just answer
no,
the question. Yes,
I'm not.
No, because I know what he can do, and I haven't seen him.
Yeah. Here you go.
Good. So I left Honesty's comment on here for a reason. Does that work then? Does Lucho as a false 9 option, Chiesa as a false 9 option, basically a rotational 6 where Verts is part of that 6 somewhere, even if he does end up being the 10, so it's really 5 and not 6. And then the question still is this: if Isak doesn't sign an extension this year, next year's his last 2. If Isak doesn't sign the extension in this year, he's down to the last 2.
You gotta go
next year. Then would be because as you just said, Crab, if the campaign doesn't go well for Newcastle in the Champions League and Prem, and they fall out of the Champions League next season, and they finish, let's say they finish 5th or 6th, or 6th or 7th. Let me say 6th, just the top 5.
So they miss out on Champions League.
So they miss out on the Champions League.
Yeah.
Is Isak now taking a look over and saying,
his age.
I got 2 years left. Yeah, I know, but I ain't signing an extension for a reason.
He's 26, 27?
26 now.
26.
I think he's 26 now, yeah. I haven't signed an extension for a reason. These men still want me. All right, I handed in a request. Let me go.
But why not do it now?
2 years.
For me?
No, because it's harder for the deal to go through with the 3 years on it because Newcastle rightfully can say, all right, for 3 years, no problem. Here's my value. It's 150. Bring 150 or don't call me.
Here's the check.
Isak in January?
But 150 is kind of like,
it's
not much money. That's crazy money right there.
150 crab, not 115, 150.
Okay, let me put it to this way now. With your point, Pops, if we putting Lucho in the 9, I need another winger then. I need another winger. Bring me in a winger.
So
bring me in a winger.
I like where you go. I like where you go, Rasta. I like where you go.
Stay with the scenario. So remember I said 1 in, 1 out. So Verts is a part of your front 6.
Okay.
You have young Rio and Dance as sort of supplementals to that front section.
Yeah, because Verts can play off the left though too.
But we got Sabozza in this equation too, that can play on the right side.
I haven't mentioned Sabozza at all.
That's what I'm saying, right? So
good for a reason. I haven't mentioned him because you said Verts in your middle 6. I put Verts in the front 6 because I left Sabozza in the middle 6, but he can also do that.
But where's Verts best at? Where can he do the most?
Anywhere, bro. Anywhere.
Nah, man. I still think it's that 10.
To show you, without buying the striker, do you think, because we don't struggle creating goals.
But we struggle finishing them. We need a bag man.
Struggle creating.
We need a bag man, though. I feel we get a decent strike. Okay, we get a right strike in. More and the wingers get a lot more.
No, but all right. So
I think Mo and Gakpo can do more of this. I think Gakpo and Mo are going to do more of this, and they should score more. Or
then we gotta get another winger. Then give me another winger.
I agree, Pop.
I think
on the left,
I think Gakpo and Salah plays more inside than byline.
Yeah, because they're gonna go more inside because the fullbacks are gonna go more out.
You're gonna see the overlapping with the fullbacks going on the outside.
So Crab, your front 6, and I'll take Verts out because you said Verts in your midfield, right? So I can take Verts out. I can take Verts out, and I can say this to you: you got Salah on the right, you got Lucho in the 9, you got Jota behind him as a sub, you got Chiesa behind Mo as a sub, and you got Gakpo on the left with Diaz behind him as a sub. So you're short Diaz one.
Playing in the 9 though.
You're short one. You got Rio. Are you willing to give Rio more minutes on the left?
Not that much minutes, no. Not this season. Still too young. You
feel he's still?
Hey, don't say right. Hold on. So let me caveat. If Rio has a really good preseason, right, and shows Mr. Locke something, he's the same age as Lamine Yamal, bro. I ain't saying he's at Lamine Yamal level. Okay, so let me just put that out there.
No,
but if he shows that he can be quality and he could contribute to the first team, isn't he a player that you could slot in on games?
Yeah, but can we afford to take the risk?
That's it. Can
we afford to take the risk if we want to retain the title?
Oh, listen, Mo going to AFCON. So all I got to come into place too.
Yeah, which is why I don't want Osimhen. Because he will be going to AFCON too.
I don't know, but I think when it comes to pure finishing, he's one of the few players that.
Who we talking about here?
Osimhen.
Yeah,
but I hear you, Angel. He's a finisher. But then you lose him and Mo for AFCON for a month.
But all right. But back in the day, we used to lose Mane, Salah. We came out okay. Arguably our best players.
That's why we got to keep a certain amount of players.
But here's where Sabozza fits into that discussion. Chiesa fits into that discussion. Frimpong fits into that discussion.
Frimpong can play the right
wing.
If he left, I'm worried about.
Oh yeah, he could play right
wing. He could help you on the right hand side now than you did before. But you lose your 9. Who's if he let's just say for argument's sake, Osimhen becomes the 9. If you pull him out, you've lost that focal point now, and you're asking somebody to fill in, or maybe Jota to elevate. If you believe that Jota can do that, then maybe that's it. I don't know. But to me, there are there are a few solutions without necessarily buying the number 9 that you don't want, because you've identified the man you want. It doesn't sound like you want any of the other men that are available.
But Pops, are you okay with arguably, right? I want to say arguably, but he is the best 10 on the planet, I think, right now.
In Europe, right now.
Florian Wirtz.
One of them, easily one of them.
He's one of them. Name me somebody else that good like he right now.
No, he's easily top 3. I'm not going
Musiala.
Musiala, probably. He's top 3.
No.
I'm going to say top 3 in the world. He is, right? But to move him from what he is or what he's known to be, to play the false 9 or to play the striker position, is a bit weird to me, no?
I agree.
I understand it for a stopgap. Let's say for AFCON for 4 weeks or 5 weeks, we have to put him there. Okay, cool. But I wouldn't say for him.
But that's why I asked the question, Angel. If he's not, so in what I proposed, he was in the front 6. None of you said he's part of your front 6, right? So that leaves us with 5 up front. So he's part of the midfield, right? Does he do enough to make a Jota, Lucho, Dan's number 9 score enough? Then he's that good. He makes life easy for them, because we're saying we struggle for that focal point. He's that good. Does he elevate them then?
Yeah, I think
so. I think there was issues during the season, and you guys in the chat, or you guys have to correct me if I'm wrong, where there was points and where certain players would be in the box and the pass wasn't coming. There were certain points where Nunes was in the box and the pass didn't come.
That's the Bosley's fault, man.
No, but I understand that. But I understand. Yeah, we could talk about that too. But there was points where there were players in those positions and the ball wasn't coming to them. When you have and that's where I criticized Szoboszlai, because he's not my type of 10, and Pops knows my type of 10. He's
not a 10. He's not a 10. He was a stopgap.
He isn't the 10 that I grew up watching, or the 10s I like to enjoy watching, right? So Florian Wirtz is the typical 10. He is the breaks the lines. He can score. He can assist. His numbers say otherwise. He can dribble past players. So I would hope he elevates the front line. He will help the front line produce.
But here's the other thing, right?
I also think when Slot bringing this man, Slot said this man, said, listen, you is the man that can create for me.
He's in your system.
Sure that was
no, but I think so. I think he's the future.
I think that's what Slot told him.
No, but he's in you, Bobby.
You have to think about if you're spending 100 plus whatever we spent on him, he's the future. He has the keys.
Plus, say you're the man that's gonna open up everything. Everything is gonna be built around what you do with that ball. So I don't feel we got put. I don't want he up top. I don't care what striker we get now.
A question for the OGs, right? A question for the OGs, right? Because we're talking about giving him the keys, right? Which is kind of big when you have Mo Salah and you have Virgil and you have these important players for us that has their record speaks for themselves, right? They have produced for us in the big moments, right? But if you're giving him the keys, do you think it's more important for us to bring in a striker or a 6?
Striker. Gotta feed that person up top, man. Help it up.
Because when you look at his stats, he's averaging 10 goals, 10 assists a season. So that he adds 10. Well, we'll say hopefully he adds 10 goals to our numbers or stats by the end of the season. And if we have bombarding fullbacks going up and down or whatever, don't you think we need a 6? And then we wait, like Pop says, right? It makes sense to wait next season, 2 years, go and get Isak and stuff.
But Barca, Lewandowski can get there. Barca also rumored to be interested. Now think about it. Barcelona, Liverpool competing for Isak. Where do you think he's gonna go?
Barcelona has no money to get Isak.
Crab. 2 years or a year, they might have.
But financially they are getting better. Barca is getting better.
Yeah.
By next year they might be able to. You understand?
Plus, they're playing in the Champions League. And they're generating money as well. They're generating.
And they just won the league
at some point. They're gonna swing the other way.
They're gonna have money. Trust me, man. They're gonna have money.
Remember, Barnes, the new format, Champions League. You know how much money we won?
Yeah.
Format. So imagine them.
And they can be thinking about that too, because Isak with Yamal and Rafinha, Jesus,
Lord, that's
Jesus, man. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I feel we gotta get him this summer. I'm sorry. If we're gonna get Isak, got to get him now.
No, but
Lock
that's
him
the
down
thing.
now.
That's the thing too. Rasta, we don't know a year's time. Someone might develop.
Exactly.
A striker might come and be like the next big thing or whatever. So I don't know.
See, the same Ekatike that people are saying looks like how Isak looked a couple of years before he made the move.
He does.
Maybe this is his transition year. So let's say he doesn't move. Let's say he doesn't move, and this is his transition year, and then he becomes the hot property next season.
But they want 100 mil for he now. When he come
up, they drop the price. They drop the price.
I think down to 80 million. Not that that's a big difference, but
it down to 80 million euro for him. So 80 million euro.
Pounds. What, 65?
I think about 65 million pounds.
I don't know. Listen, Ekitike, I like this style he plays. I like that he moves, he could dribble, he could create for himself. So, I mean, I don't want to say we'll be waiting next year because next year could be another madness with some other team coming for Isak, bro. And then, yeah, you know what I mean? For me.
So Crab, you happy to go out and get 150 million and rock at the road and just buy him? 150 million.
Yeah. Because I know I'm going to get goals. I know he improves my front line. Honestly, I know pressure comes off him more. And people talk about more selfish, but I guarantee more hit that 2020 next season.
No, but can we spend 150 without getting into trouble?
We can. We can spend what north. We can spend north for
280 million or something. I think somebody had in the chat 300. That 300 million off.
We can spend 300 million without having any issues, without selling, because we didn't buy anybody last year.
Yeah,
are we still selling?
Yeah.
Remember to Angel. Last summer we sell a boatload of players too, and all youngsters and made good money off of them, and all we
Clark and all them men.
Bobby Clark and all them men. That all that income came in, and we didn't spend a dime.
Yeah, we sold.
That's a fact right there. That is the thing right there.
47 million.
That's the thing right there. Good first season. We got Darwin.
We only sold 2 players, but the rest were left on free though.
That's a lot of pressure. But here's another option though. The other option is you don't actually have a 9. You play a 4-4-2. Verts at the top of the diamond, and you got Mo and Gakpo or Lucho as your sort of inside forwards. You already can use Frimpong and Kirkez going on the outside of them. So essentially, you're gonna attack with those 4 if you want. Your Verts is an attacking option coming from the middle. You got 3, then you got pivot being whoever that is sitting, and the other 2 being let's say it's Gravenberch. Then you got McAllister maybe and Dom if you want with Verts. Now that's a very attacking side, and the midfield isn't necessarily huge.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're playing against a team that's sitting deeper, where you can have a lot of possession, then that's an option for you where you don't actually have a focal 9, but you have players flooding the box and those 2 coming on the inside. You don't need a 9 deadly point striker. Now, all that speculation because we still ultimately don't know what the system is that we can use next year. We've seen what we played last year based on the players we had last year. We got to wait until we've reconstructed effectively the team to say, well, here's what it is. Now, maybe it is. Maybe the key still is the Zubamendi that we never got. So we never got the Zubamendi that Mr. Locke wanted. Yeah. So maybe he's identified a different profile of player to say, all right, now that I've got Verts, I really want to get John, whoever John is.
Baleba.
I would love us to buy the Baleba replacement. Forget Baleba. Go and get the guy that can replace Baleba. Because you see what whoever it is. Caicedo wasn't Caicedo till he was Caicedo. And Baleba
that means we got Ilford Trip Brighton to find out who's that.
Call Brighton or watch Brighton and say, all right, this is a guy. All right, let's go and get him for 6 million or 4 million or whatever he is. Bring him in and man say, who's this man? We don't know who he is. Yeah, he's the next one.
They already brought in 2 unknown South American players, Brighton already. And I guarantee them.
There's already the Baleba replacement at the club that we played, Union Saint-Jean-Louis or Saint-Jean-Louis or what it was.
Union in Belgium, right?
Yeah, I think that's their like second club or whatever. There's a guy already there who looks like he could replace Baleba. Go and get him.
So the fella from PSG, is he a CDM? Warren Emery?
No, isn't he like an attacking midfielder?
Nah, he's an attacking player.
No, I don't think so.
He's an attacking midfielder.
I think he's an attacking option.
I thought he was a box or something.
Huh?
I think he's a midfielder too. I don't
I
think
think
he's
he's a box to
senior.
box, man.
No,
But he's not. You said
like
a 6,
10,
though,
no?
right?
He's not a 6.
He in a 6, though.
He's a 10, I think.
I think he's an 8.
8.5. He's an 8.5 then. He's an 8.5.
He's an 8, but a box to box 8. Box to box 8.
But all the talk though, man, we have been crying out for a proper striker for how many seasons since the Darwin thing? Like, we can't just say no, we can go back to playing false 9 and all this thing, man. Nah, man.
What Pops might got saying right, Mr. Luck might go 4-4-2. He might just go 4-4-2.
Crab, you want Isak. If Isak,
I don't want Isak.
unattainable-
I would like Isak, but I don't want. I mean,
I know who I want, but I know he ain't
Who you
coming
want?
ever.
Who you want?
I don't know. There's
No,
nobody.
well,
else.
not this season.
The Isak, you know what? No, listen to it, Pop. You know the truth is, the money that got me 150 for Isak is crazy. As good as he is, it's crazy. It's just
But
crazy.
you just tell me that you would spend 150 and go and get him.
Yeah,
That's crab money, though, but that ain't FSG money. John Henry ain't getting his credit card to do that.
It's just hard. Listen, I say now with bull chest, but that hurt me inside.
Ultimately, I would like Alvarez, but I don't think we ever see
That
that.
ain't happening. That we get out the window. That is not happening.
Honestly, he's the perfect number 9 for
He's
Liverpool.
perfect 9 for us.
He is.
Listen, man.
He presses. He's
Big up Kings, man. Yeah.
We should just go to South America and poach somebody. There got to be some youngster that killing it.
We-
at night.
We should tell McAllister to go and start to be agent zero Gordy and start tweaking Alvarez's head.
Alvarez's wife don't like England. I hear that there.
I know, yeah, that's what I heard too. She don't like England, the weather.
And
the missus don't like it, and the missus don't like it, man.
Same with
Totally on the
Zubimendi.
side,
He
man.
probably the same way.
Halliburton now gone down in the finals, and it look like it could be he Achilles. I could be wrong.
He's
but
an
he
idiot.
gone down and he get
He's
back
an idiot because he pulled the hammy the other day, and they rushed him back.
Calf,
He
the
should've-
calf. They said it was a
yeah,
calf.
he's an idiot. He's an idiot.
But he
He should've never
just
been back.
pressed, and something looked like it went. I don't know if it's the Achilles or the calf, but something looked like it went, and he on the ground crying.
Is he a good player?
Did he reach for the back? Did he reach for the calf?
He was just pounding the floor.
So you crying? Yeah, he done.
Yeah,
Achilles
he-
gone.
Wait, is he a
Like
good
he-
player
yeah.
though? Is he a good player?
Yeah, he's
Halliburton?
arguably
Yeah.
their star if you
Yeah,
want.
he pretty much carried them to the final.
Which is he plays for Pacers, right?
Yeah, he plays with the Pacers.
Yeah,
What's the
Pacers,
score
yeah.
right now? Pops, what's the score right now?
Sorry, they just gone a break because he went down. They just cut off.
Listen, man, I'm happy with the business so far, but I need a 9, man. Listen, I need a
don't
9.
know.
I don't want this false 9 thing because then we all gonna be engaging our false 9 to Bobby levels, and that ain't gonna ever happen again. I don't think. So for me,
I think we need another midfielder, in my opinion.
get me a striker or a winger. 1 or 2.
I still feel they got a lot of business to be done.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Unless,
Still
We need a
Unless-
center back. We need a center back. We just sell our young center back.
unless the solution in midfield is Basetic.
Maybe
Who
He
knows?
just had an injury though.
Yeah, he just had
he just had surgery.
yeah.
Just had surgery too. Yeah.
They want 50 mil for Gahey, but 30 mil is what Liverpool willing to pay.
They'll probably go to 40.
Because
They'll
he only got
probably
1 year
go to
left. 1 year left.
He
and
got
he is
1 year
signed.
left.
They'll probably,
So
go,
one
to,
year,
they'll probably
yeah.
go to 40. They'll probably go to 40.
The thing is, I like Gahey. I think he's a good player.
He's two-footed.
You know what I mean? So for me, yeah, he's an England starter. So that
Yeah.
says it all for me.
And you know what? Angel, he's homegrown.
That's good with me, man.
Palace captain, he's an improvement on VVQ. As much as we like VVQ, he's an
He
improvement.
is. Facts.
I'm with Charmizzi. I think we need 2.
Well, Ibu, if we get Gahey,
You
and
need
we got
to
who?
you sign up. That's what you need to do.
That way
Yeah, that
you
Ibu
need
thing.
able to sign.
Yeah, but if Ibu doesn't, like, at this point, like, for me, if he sits there and be like, I'm not signing, okay, cool. I'm going to
Sell him this year.
No, I'm not selling him. I'm rinsing the shit out of him. We're going for all the belts.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
still,
wait,
you
my
Will.
titles.
Forget that. Nah, I'm not doing that. Nah, you don't want to sign? No problem. I'm gonna rinse the shit out of you, but we're gonna get these belts though.
But
Yeah,
Angel,
you
though,
might
Angel,
get
the man is on how much? 75 a week, a month, a week?
I can find out right now.
Come
Yeah,
on,
I think
man.
it's
You gotta
75.
pay
I
the
think
man
it's
a little bit,
75K.
man. You gotta pay the man a little bit of money, man.
But if we offered him 200 a week and he's
That's
saying no, he ain't signing, then I let Angel rinse out. Rinse
I don't think
out.
we went to 2 yet. I don't think we went as high as 200.
I don't think so neither. I think they went 150.
I think we went double. So he's on 75. I think 150. I think they probably.
Yeah, 150.
You can't be
Man
paying
was-
one of the best talent 75 a week.
The
man.
man was trying to lowball him before VVD signed.
I'm about to find out right now. Kanate is on.
Yeah, he wants to know that he can be
Oh,
starting.
it looked like the Achilles pop.
That's his fault.
It
That's
looked
his
like
fault, though.
it looked like the Achilles tear.
Why
to
is
be
his
honest.
fault?
Because he was injured already with the calf, and he's playing. He should have never been playing.
It's the playoffs, man. The finals.
16-18.
But I know you know what can happen now, crap. You know what can happen now with this guy? He out for the next year plus.
Yeah, he can miss a season if that's the Achilles, and it looked like
a season plus. He can be the same boat as Tatum.
On this stretch.
I gotta see it
press
now.
on the ankle, you can see it stretch.
I need to put my medical glasses on.
That's the first time I've seen one.
Asked, would you guys take Branthwaite?
Yeah, but I don't think Everton can sell him to us.
Never.
Bigger Sean.
Never.
Yeah, never. Everton never selling him to us.
Not Moisey.
I take him though.
Not Moisey.
Yeah, Moisey ain't gonna do that.
Nah.
Moisey got
Sean giving you the salute, pops boy.
Nah, boy, not Moisey, boy. Moisey still out.
Remember, Klopp wanted Darwin. Edwards and Hughes would never sanction that. Probably not.
Yeah. Hughes and Edwards didn't want Darwin.
Reports are Ibu's new contract talks are positive.
That's good.
Yes, I like that. I like that honesty. I like that honesty.
Shit.
Yeah.
Ain't you seeing it right now? That's the Achilles.
Yes,
that hurt me though. That hurt me.
Done.
Ooh, that hurt
He's done for a year. He missed a season. Season and a bit.
Look at the hips and the way he planted the foot. The foot he planted. So let's say we plant down this way. His foot planted this way. What the hell was he doing?
Crab want Robert to stay as a backup. Robert wanted to leave to start. We are hoping for a Crab. Maddie asked you a question.
What? No. He wasn't starting. That's for sure. No.
So what happens if Robert goes to Atletico? Then what happens? We gotta get a backup. So we got Simicast when has stay.
Yeah,
Costas is happy to stay.
No, but the man just 100%. Said he's okay with staying though. That's
happy, not okay. Happy.
That's
not
thing,
okay.
Though, like, I don't know. Maybe it's like my mindset, but like, how can you be happy?
They love the club. He's a great scout in my mind.
Remember, Angel. Remember when we started the conversation by saying, right, Vitinha was in the environment and everything was different. How he is at Paris Saint-Germain. Mm-hmm. This is the reverse. Costas is saying, "Look at this. This is where I am." No. Look at this. Y'all don't know how it is to be number two. I could be in number two. I got this. These men here. I live right there. Everything good for me here. I could. When you call me, I ready.
That's true.
Now the thing is, look, this is a point here.
Some of them though. You need some of them.
Because happy with 20, you got that loser mentality in a way. Not loser mentality.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that necessarily.
Player. He says he's happy to play from the bench.
But you need a man that is able to come and do a job. This is the argument all the time. How we can get a man to play when Salah's play all the games? Yeah. You need a man that can say, I here to do a job. If he's not good enough to do the job, then say, I don't think he's good enough. Is he good enough to be the man that plays 20 games? That's the question. Yes or no? If he isn't, then he gotta go. If he is, he happy. So then
I respect my man, Robbo. Robbo says, I'm playing second fiddle.
Are you saying it's the same concept as
Halliburton got injured, Leroy?
Is it the same concept of Endo? Do we use Endo as an example as a player that he came out as well saying he's okay with staying? The next season, he's not going anywhere.
Endo's slightly different because he's an older player.
Exactly.
It's different. It's different to me because as you get older, you're saying to yourself, well, I am not going to get better than this situation. Endo's not going somewhere where it's better than Liverpool. And Costas is saying the same thing, but he's younger and you're saying, well, how come he's 26, let's say, or whatever he is, Endo is 31 or 32 or whatever. You could understand it from an older player where he's saying to yourself, well, I content. I'm never going to be better than this. I've spoken to the Japanese manager and he's saying it's a World Cup year and I still calling on you as my captain, even if you don't get 100 minutes or whatever.
No, but
go on.
The thing as well, though, like, which is Endo for me is a very unique player, just to say it nicely, because he doesn't play as much minutes as he should. I think, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But when he goes on the pitch, he does a job.
he does,
and he does it well. And when
Yep.
he played I think I saw the last game against when he played for Japan, exceptional. So at that point, it's like, well, the man, like I think that comes with age and experience. I think, right?
Exactly.
So
Here's another question.
Yeah.
going back.
But like Sham said here, I need Robbo to stay the mentor Carquez. Robbo is a very good leader, like she said. Right?
no, but
we-
why though? No. I don't.
He's
I
a
don't
youngster. He's a youngster.
No, I don't agree with that.
But here's the question though.
Who mentored Robertson when he came?
No one really. But here's the question: Robbo would be good to mentor Kirkes, but would Robbo want to accept being not a starter?
He doesn't, and I like
He doesn't
that.
want to.
Shows
He doesn't want
ambition.
to.
I like that.
Then he needs to move on.
He can go.
Yeah, all right. But here's the other argument then, Crab. It shows ambition, yes. Here's the other argument. If you're that ambitious, stay and fight for your spot then. If
Agreed.
you think you're that good,
he can't be the
no. If you think
can't.
you are that good, if you think you're that good still, then you're saying, young fella, you're supposed to be the hottest thing on the block.
Come on, Pops. You
better
ain't
than you still.
going up against a young fella and talking
Right.
about you want
But
to show the mask.
But then go then.
Bro.
Then go then.
You can get a
Yeah,
hard
I agree.
like tackle and you
But
let
then just go. But then just go then. The idea of mentorship and all that sounds good, but he doesn't want to pass the baton. Because to be the mentor, ultimately you gotta say, yeah, young fella, you here for my spot.
You got it.
I gotta show you the ropes and give you the baton.
But
He's saying I'm not doing that.
But he don't think that he's done. That's the problem with Robbo. He doesn't. He
Then
still
that's-
thinks
but
he
that's
has
fine.
something to offer.
But that's fine.
You know what I mean?
If you can find a job, then I'm not saying that Robbo gonna leave. That's not me. I don't have a problem with this. With the idea that you got a man at transitions. I like that actually. But he doesn't want to. So okay, then no problem.
I'm saying
There's
giving
the
up
door.
that so baton boy.
You know who's playing
Robbo
next
says
to
ready to-
Kirkes?
Robbo
Van
says he's
Dijk.
ready to fight. Ready to fight. He said it. He already said it that he's ready to fight for his spot. But
No,
I
he
guess
isn't. He ain't ready to fight. What you
Just like
call him?
Sabaz
What you call him
said.
Madrid?
We call him Madrid.
What you call him Madrid, Crab?
Oh, he could be a starter there for sure.
He ain't ready to fight then. He's not ready to fight.
It is what it is, man. Listen, I already.
He doing the exact same thing. He
He
doing
waved the flag.
Yeah,
He just said I surrender and I'm going.
yeah. He doing the exact same thing Henderson did because Klopp tell Henderson he gonna have a more reserve role and handle Packy bags and left.
But that's the thing.
But
Slot
that's
didn't
fine,
say that
though.
though. Slot didn't
It's
say that.
fine. It's fine.
Slot didn't say that.
But Robert already know, bro. Kirk isn't coming in here to be the number 2.
Yeah, but it's not like Kirk is a big money signing either. He's a young left back that is really good. You understand? So for me, like I agree with Pops in a way though. Like, don't wave the flag, go and fight for his spot. But yeah,
No, but that's
You know
the
what I
thing. But it's a weird. I want to say it's a weird mindset, but obviously our mentality. Everyone's different, right? But you look. I compare the situations. Obviously, it's different positions. But Endo, I remember what year was it? Was it after his first official season? He came out and said, "You have to bring in someone younger because I can't play forever," or something like that. Along the line, someone could find the quote or whatever. Like that mindset, I'm cool with that. But when you do the flip side, and Robertson's like, well, Robertson threw the like you guys say, he threw the flag, and now he's twerking. Or I wouldn't say he's twerking, but his agent is twerking for Atletico Madrid now.
Yeah, his agent's is Trent's brother.
It is all right.
Yeah, I know who he is.
I met me city damn name. Man,
Got him, man. I got him. See, I did that on purpose.
gotcha.
The Rock brother's the agent. That Liverpool spent
Too late.
No,
Bar,
but-
it's too late.
Liverpool spent the money for the man to go college. You believe that the gay agent license?
You can't recover from that one, Barnes. You go.
No, but I do agree with
Pops,
Tarbiz.
you dirty boy. You dirty bud.
We need 2 center backs though. We do.
Huh?
We need 2 center backs.
Yeah, we do. Listen, like that's what everybody's saying. I don't think the spending is done yet. I think there's gonna be some more.
Nah, ain't done yet.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a madness. You know, we can get rid of some players. And yeah,
We have
Elliot to
Community
Brighton.
Shield. Community Shield is August 10th,
Yeah,
and then the season starts the 15th.
I think Klopp want all the men in by.
Nah, I think by the ending of July we should be done with business.
Nah, he wants everything done before the preseason.
Before preseason, the man wanted
Ideally,
He wants everybody in.
When's preseason start?
Middle of July.
Yep.
Ugh.
So business got to get done. I honestly, man, right now, as I seen it, I really think it's gonna be Ekitike. I honestly think it can be him. I just can't. I just got that feeling, man.
We can't be selling everyone. What do
No,
you
we
mean
can't. Listen,
That's
Elliot, I understand.
But who's everyone though? Who's the everyone that?
Because it depends on who you ask, Angel. Because there are people, right? Let's start at the top. People want Nunes gone. People want Chiesa gone. People want Jota gone.
No, I'm gonna bring up the squad list. 1 second.
That's 3 of the front 6. Some people want Lucho gone.
Barnes, it can't happen. As much as we Jota ain't reliable, we gotta keep one striker at least.
Well, we gotta keep one until one comes in, though.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's Liverpool. He's working for a bigger team.
It's working for a bigger club there, honestly.
Now we can say the same thing for Trent too. He's working for a bigger team.
Trent though was
hypocrisy.
That rap though he knew what he was doing.
Nah, but listen, Kirk isn't no scouts. That boy Trent no Spanish. God bless more than a Spanish.
Man speaks Spanish fluently, boy.
The man got that Madrid slang.
You got me trying to scratch my head here now. Good Lord, man. 1982. Dico? That's 43 years ago. Lord have mercy.
Who did we beat? Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
So our front 6 is Luis Diaz, Gakpo, Salah, Chiesa, Nunes
and Jota.
Who we letting
people
go?
Want 4 of them gone.
You want Jota gone, the one Nunes gone, and the one Chiesa gone.
Can't get rid of all of them.
Nah, I don't want
Lucho gone too.
Nah, we can't get rid of Lucho.
Nah, I ain't with that one though.
I ain't with that one.
Let me ask you a question. Where Andy Gordon supposed to play then?
Now he can play if Lucho played the 9, he can play back up to Gakpo.
Andy Gordon ain't leaving Newcastle, my man, to come and play backup for Liverpool.
Hey man, you come to a big club, you gotta fight for your spot. That's how it is. When you come to a big club, you can't all play.
So for me, realistically, right? Based on the rumors, there's only 2 players that's leaving from the front 6, which is Darwin and
Chiesa.
Yeah, those are the 2.
And we need to put 2 more in there. So we need a winger and a striker.
Right, so that's 2 players, right? I don't think that's everyone, right? So we look at the midfield, right? We got Harvey, Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones, Alexis McAllister.
Harvey's the only one that can leave.
Harvey looks like the only one that's gonna leave. That's 3.
But I don't think Harvey wants to go though.
But when is he gonna play?
Now, he doesn't want to go.
You're third in line.
But here's the thing, right? When you add Verts, you've changed the profile to your number 10 now. Because Angel just said Szoboszlai isn't a 10. You've changed the profile of the player that's in the 10. Does that now benefit Harvey?
Yeah, Harvey's
Does he now become the number 2 as the 10 versus the number 3 as the 10?
Harvey's just too small and too weak, man. I'm sorry, man.
Harvey's more of a 10, though.
No, but I'm just asking the question. If you've changed the profile of your 10 now to the magician, that's not Szoboszlai anymore. So it's no Szoboszlai underneath in the 8s or 6. Does that mean then that Harvey becomes the number 2 to Verts? So the minutes automatically go up.
We need a squad. So we need to keep people.
Yeah, but is Harvey good enough to be in the squad, though?
No, I don't think so.
All right, so that's 3 people so far. And in defense,
we already got rid of the defense. The defense is good, I think. We just gotta add.
Yeah, exactly. So it's only 3 people, technically speaking.
Yeah, and we got people coming in. We got the youngster Steph, Basetic.
Honestly, on board with me, any of these youngsters here can get
not Doak. Doak, I feel we got to sell Doak or put it back on loan.
Doak, I think he's getting sold. I think
Rio, he ain't ready though, man. He ain't ready.
How do we know he's not ready until we give him a chance?
Exactly, that's what he's saying. My God, a mentality that he is sure.
When he play on Saturday, he still gotta go home and do homework, man. Jesus, peace. You know what I mean?
So I think Pops got saying he hit the nail on the head. I have a sneaky feeling that Pops right. that we gonna do a 4-4-2 with a diamond.
I just throw things. I just throw
With-
things. I don't know.
Sabazalai, where you got Gravenberch, Sabazalai, McAllister on the left, and Verts at the top of the diamond. Big up Beans and Toast. I think that is exactly what Mr. Locke probably gonna do. It Pops might be cooking on saying there, and then you got the two inside.
We got to wait to see if
don't believe that in
we
Pops.
get more ins. More.
I ain't questioning
That's the
nothing.
man who was
Pops there.
hanging off the boat for the longest time.
It's true. I know he said, what did he say in the beginning of the stream? That he put the jet ski popping around?
I play jet ski. The boat pulling me. I play jet ski. Yeah.
Pulling you. You better go all there, got gas and our jet ski and keep up with the boat, boy. Yeah, cut that rope, yeah.
We cut it rope early.
I'm thinking cut me line, bro.
Early, man.
Bro.
I know here first. I get a full tank of gas and it cut in. Catch up quick here.
I know there's 3 guys that are on this panel here right now. I know where our predictions gonna be. Let me do the prediction show for next season. Crab, I want to hear what you saying. That's what I say.
We got to strike it in. I will be very, very happy. That's all I can say right now. No more comments.
Is this the guy though? Is this guy the best of the rest? Is he the best of the rest?
He's the best of the rest, yes.
Finishing wise, yes, he is.
Yes.
Yeah,
he is.
After Isak, I put him there. But the thing is, AFCON, man. God damn it. I say we don't play Jota till AFCON starts, then we put Jota. just don't play Jota at all till AFCON. And then just play him for 2 weeks or whatever.
But then he frickle body gonna still end up getting injured before AFCON. Nah, man. Nah. The proof he put in the Crab. The proof he put in.
Grab, this is yours. Look.
What?
Read this one.
Once we sell Nunes, Chiesa, I think we go all in on Isak. Slot one's guaranteed goals, not project. Listen, man.
Let's hope so.
Listen, it's in Newcastle's best interest to sell Isak, I think, personally.
Look
because that way they can rebuild. They can rebuild.
No, they could do something better, Crab. Not rebuild.
Well,
they can have squad depth because they are very limited when it comes to squad depth right now. They got some good players, starting 11, but to go and compete on all fronts and then Champions League, they don't have the team to do it. They don't have the team to do it. And if they want Joe Pedro, they got to sell somebody to bring in the money because they got PSR issues.
You must have shot a bit like a matchstick.
Yeah, as soon as you get touch money, man's brick.
Go on, honesty, huh? Crab, you see that? That's not a jet ski. That's not a jet ski there. That's a man in the boat sipping a rum punch and jamming.
With a little umbrella in it, huh? All right. I hear
Madrid can take time to gel. Man, Madrid ain't doing shit all this season, bro. I don't care how the names that they going that squad.
Let me ask this question: would y'all take Rodrigo if we don't get a striker? And put him.
He's playing left.
Yeah, put him on the left. Put the.
That means you put in Lucho back in the 9.
You put in Lucho in the 9.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Would that be acceptable? I would do it.
What's the numbers? We're talking about?
Angel, what are you thinking?
What's the numbers, Grab?
Oh, 80 Yeah. No?
I can be honest with you, right? A lot of people thought with Rodrigo, right? Rodrigo's numbers ain't great, you know.
I say yes.
No.
Trigger said Jota made it or prawn. Trigger said Jota made it or prawn crackers, yeah. Yeah, two games straight stinkers, both.
If I pay 80 million for Rodrigo, if I sell Nunes for 60,
but it's not just 80 million though. It's his.
Why not hop at the road for 140 and ask the Jordys a question? I got 140. If I got 80 million put down, that I could buy Rodrigo, and I sell Nunes for 60.
At that point, give me
Stokely, hear me. I got 140. You want it or not? If you tell me no, I'm sorry. I got it.
If you tell Newcastle, Pops, if you tell Newcastle up front, I'm giving you 140 million pounds, they are taking that all day, every day.
I know.
There's no way they're turning that down.
They say 150 is the number. I don't know.
They go said Jota Newcastle want Jota.
So 100 plus 100 plus Jota, and that's it. Simple.
Yeah, but we still need a backup striker now, though.
All right, then you promote someone from the youth.
Nah, Lucho could be backup.
Hey,
You're
Jota
still
be the
selling
backup.
Nunes though. You're still selling Nunes, so you could go
You're
and
still
buy
selling
somebody.
Nunes and Chiesa.
So buy the project striker now then.
All right, there you go. Project Chris Angel. You bring in Isaac and Duran on loan for 2 years. There you go. Problem solved.
Listen,
Angel happy.
I would bring in Durant if you put him in a room with Virgil for like a couple hours. The Virgil talk to you and say, listen, man.
Trigger the two of them move into a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah. We want them to be roommates.
Wait, what?
Yes, man, I will get him 140 million, boy.
Whoa. Yeah, 140 is crazy.
You laughing at that Trigger comment?
Yeah.
I hoping, Aunt Deco. I really hoping that this boy here got signed in, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
I got faith in Dons, but I don't know, man.
I hoping.
He's really techie with it, man.
I hoping, man. It's a
he's
long
got
time
all
that
the
we ain't
absolute
bringing
say,
one of ours, man.
So you got cut that here, though.
It's messing with his aerodynamic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, your question, what's the guy you man now hyped up? Dan's?
What?
We didn't hype him up. We just say he's a good player. You know what I
He's a
mean?
decent player, though.
Decent.
Yeah.
He's a decent kid that has that shown ability, though. He's performed every time he's been on the
He
scored
goals every time he hit the pitch. It's true.
Yeah, we need more homegrown. Yeah, like Hussein said, I read that we need more homegrown.
Sorry.
No,
So
but
that's what Gahey would be good. That would be a good homegrown right there.
no, but the thing is that Kwanzaa is not registered as a homegrown.
He's not.
Underage.
He was
No.
registered.
Yeah,
If we get Gay,
he registered.
But we lost Kelleher. So he would replace Kelleher.
No, Frank Pong would.
Frank Pong there already.
Oh, yeah. So he would be an additional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, Frank Pong's replacing.
We just find these
Trent.
names from
Trent,
Carmi.
actually. Trent.
He replaces Trent.
That's a one-off swap. So that's a swap, yeah.
And then Gahey will replace Kelleher.
Kelleher, yeah. So then we in the same spot.
No,
we back to where we were.
But who's this fella now? What time is we just find these men, bro?
Carmizzi boys.
Oh, this guy right here. He plays for Juventus. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Really?
So he's Turkish.
Mm.
I'm gonna send you a video. His first touch is beautiful.
Send me the video.
Yeah, first touch don't mean nothing. Cause when you get that first touch, somebody slide into your heart around George. In the prem.
Nunes doesn't have a first touch.
Yeah,
That's
this fella
true.
here was doing it.
He doesn't got no touch. God damn it.
Easy Odyssey one.
Yeah, I put it out for a reason. Let's go back up a couple of inches. Let's go back up a little bit.
Man. Honestly, left the man alone. Listen, I tell y'all, Jota, listen, clip me up now.
Honestly, what you say? His hips lie and shit.
You got the vibranium. We got the vibranium working on Jota in the summer, man.
Wait, Tarmizi, is this the goal that he kicked the pass? It's probably this guy, you know. He kicked it past the defender and scored it like crazy. Like ran past him on the other side. It was a madness. I can't remember.
But what team was playing? You don't even know what team was playing, though.
I know it could be him though. Could be
So he played Juventus. So he probably Juventus.
No, but he's not Colombian though.
I went from South America to Turkey.
I know. I don't know, man. They all look the same to me, man. I'm just kidding. There's
the Andy Robinson quote.
Read it, Crab. Come on. This is your guy, man.
Nah, listen, my guy. Listen, I told y'all I upgraded from the BMW to go and the Ferrari. So I'll put the BMW in the garage, man.
All right, so I've had 8 fantastic years in terms of winning trophies.
I back myself.
No, but what does that mean, though? What you've won is what you can do now.
Yeah, but it's funny. He said, "I back myself."
No,
like
I'm
my
sorry.
own ability.
Thank you for your services. Like I appreciate all you've done for
fantastic
me.
years in terms of winning trophies.
Yeah. Honestly.
I just think there's a lot of hope that Liverpool fans say we get second. I honestly, in my hearts of hearts, I hope it happens, but I just know it won't. So I'm not gonna
Yeah.
set myself up for that.
I don't see it happening though.
I don't see it
They
happening.
don't
at
have
all.
to sell. They don't have to sell.
They
There's no
don't
If he
obligation for them to
puts
sell.
if he puts in requests though, they're gonna sell him.
Even
They
then,
have no choice.
even then,
I think right now, what they need to focus on is bringing in the center back. Get Kyrgyz
Two center backs.
bringing
Very Gahey for sure.
bringing Gahey, bringing the players that you need as a squad. We need because what Liverpool, what FSD is doing right now is all right. Bringing in the players that the team needs, right? We all sat here. We need a creative spark in the midfield.
We got it.
Got someone in. We need the Trent replacement. We got Frimpong in. We need a left back replacement. We saw Allison. He does get injuries. Okay, let me bring in the next up and coming best goalkeeper or whatever from the Euros. Okay, we bring him in. Good. All right,
We saw Kwanzaa. We need a backup.
We need a backup. Okay, and someone that fills in the homegrown quota, we bring him in. Good.
What do we need now?
We're not done yet.
What do we need now, though? You
No,
see
no,
all
but-
how you bring in and think.
No,
what
but
we need now?
what I think we really need is a 6. Because in my opinion, we're not selling Gakpo and Diaz. I think
No.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think Nani doing it is sold.
especially when LFC is asking for 70 million for either or to be let go.
Yep.
No one's coughing that up, in my opinion.
Nope.
So I think you need to bring in a 6 or a midfielder that's going to cover Gravenberch because he played too much minutes, and you saw how he was by the ending of the season, that he was huffing and puffing. So you bring in a midfielder and a striker, and we good. Or you bring in a striker on loan. But we need a striker, though.
The only striker I know available for loan is a certain Colombian.
No, I don't want him and stuff. But
Yeah, you do. Don't lie.
I
You'll
do.
be
I do.
twerking in the background. I don't mind you.
Yeah. Left cheek, right cheek, man. I'll be doing crazy. but we need a striker though for sure.
All I can say, right? If
We have a center back
Liverpool,
named Lucky, for real?
if Liverpool pull off the Gahey along with what they do, and a couple of more pieces, and if they pull off the miracle and get Isak out of Newcastle,
10 out of
the
10.
rivals gonna have full meltdowns.
No, at that point, I'm sorry. If we don't bring if that happens, right? If we don't bring in the Premier League and Champions League, it's a failure of the season, in my opinion.
I
But
agree.
even if we don't get Isak, right? Even if we don't get Isak and we get the midfielder, the key, whatever
The
type
6
it is, that one,
Six.
I still feel we're in a position to do the same thing, though.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we get that 6, yeah.
Because what you've done then is defensively, you're better,
You are, yeah. Defensively, you are better.
and you've added a creator and a scorer, which means the games that were tight that you drew, because we don't lose a lot of games. Let me be honest. We lost
draw.
games
We
at the
do-
back end of the season when it's finished.
We do draw.
We look beyond that. It was Forest. For a long time, it was only Forest.
Yep.
And then it was Fulham.
Until it went
Fulham.
Fulham.
Rest after that, to me, I throw those are throwaways. But it was the draws that he's saying. So the draw against United can't be drawn with United.
No,
Agreed.
So
Agreed.
you bring Verts in, to me, as the margins that you change. And you look at the Champions League and say to yourself, we got Verts in the Champions League. Does that we lost to PSG on penalties?
And penalties. And we should have knocked them out if it was Kwanzaa that had scored that goal in extra time. They would have been knocked out.
Honestly, I think.
And that's not to discredit PSG in any way. Just
No.
Agreed.
Understand
I think we didn't go through because of Slot's tactical. Because I
The
think
decision-
I agree.
that week of decisions
was bad.
The cup
Was
final
bad.
as well as being knocked out. So
I agree with you.
As his headache and saying, you know what?
Nunes should have started
Next
to be
season,
honest.
if I'm here next
100%.
season,
Yeah, he should have
here's
started.
what I'm doing. And you do something
Yeah.
different to beat Southampton and you give yourself a better shot at beating PSG and Newcastle.
Yeah.
Well,
It could be
I mean,
interesting.
No, but apparently I heard also this the agency that this guy's brother runs and stuff. Apparently, the
Big
situation with a player,
Bigly.
he's a situation with a player, a youth player that he's refusing to sign a contract or whatever. Like a youth
Really,
player.
Tom Izzy?
He's refusing a scholarship or something.
right.
LFC.
Who's that?
Someone from our academy or something like that. We offered a player a scholarship or something, and he refused it. And he's under the administration of this guy's brother and stuff.
Okay. Who's guy's brother?
We don't name his name and stuff.
Dose.
I just sent you guys a pic that Taramezi sent to me. That in out where he is already.
The man got the kit on lock already, man.
Shit, that looks fire, bro. God damn.
Oh, is it Hill? Is it
That
Hill?
look like your background there, bro.
Hill.
Hill.
Yeah, it does.
I look nice, boy. God damn.
Dose is the guy that Barnes don't want to mention. Just call him Dose, Barnes. Dose,
man.
Dose.
Bro, you see that kit? That kit look mad. I'm sorry. That's fire.
Which kit?
Check in the chat.
Look in our chat.
Oh my days. It's already out, the guy says. Tarmizi says out his side already.
Tarmizi, man, we're in everywhere where he is.
Jesus.
That's a beautiful kit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my God,
man. Players on the books. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. He does? Oh shit.
That's crazy.
That's a beautiful. What is this? Is this the third kit?
I like that.
That's your third kit.
A beautiful
green one.
Like, don't be skanky.
The green one. The green one's the third kit.
Big up, Lee. I like that. Lee.
The hold on. I can actually show because they put it to there.
That looks sweet, bro. That here got me ready to take out my credit card, bro. Like, God,
that's the one. That's the one there, Crab. That's the one.
That's the one there, boy. I love me some green here. God.
Not only that, look at the logos and the badge. Look at the logos and the badge.
Hold on. When they gonna do it, I put it up here right now.
That's a beautiful.
Is he throwback? Is he throwback?
That's a beautiful shirt, man.
Now you gotta get that close up to the other one there, Barnes.
Nah, all three of them are beautiful, man.
Nah, but that green got me good, bro. Oh, with the verts on the back. Jeez, that's beast.
I'm getting all three.
I'm getting all four.
Crab, you nailed it, Crab.
Angel, I get all four.
The green with the verts on the black, and that's it for me.
Nah, but if they can make the red one,
the black looks fire, bro.
You see the goalkeeper one, Angel?
Damn.
I don't know, but if they make the red one long sleeve, oh Lord.
Yo, my wife's gonna take away my credit card from. I swear, blind. Jesus.
Oh.
Do they make jerseys long sleeve anymore or no?
I don't see them anymore.
To be honest.
But Adidas typically make long sleeves.
So you want the close up?
They do the long sleeves.
The chat want the close up. Look, that's the close up of the green one. Look.
Jesus. Oh, look at that Adidas thing. They look at that. Oh.
See, Crab? Check that badge.
Lord.
Look at them two things, look.
Oh Lord. My birthday's in September, boy. Go fund me. Let me go. Damn. That green one got me. But the thing is now I have no Adidas sneakers. God dang. I don't like Adidas shoes.
I got plenty Adidas sneakers.
I ain't gonna Nike with Adidas, fam. I ain't gonna.
You can't do that. Hell no, you can't do that, man.
Bro, I got no Adidas sneakers, man.
We have to send you some Adidas sneakers, man.
Are you ready? Are you ready, man?
I'm pretty sure.
Go to the slippers, man.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out with some Liverpool related sneakers though. They always
100%.
Well, I bought the LeBron ones. I got the LeBron ones in a box. I ain't never gonna wear them ones. The LeBron.
Yeah, but now then Nike LeBron Diamond sneakers. I glad no they ain't got no more LeBron wear for Liverpool, man, because he's a Nike player. He ain't got no Adidas wear no more. Period. Good.
Oh wait,
I'm glad.
They're selling them already?
Yeah, I don't understand. Where? Like, where to send this, man? Send the link, man. Send the link.
Give me a second.
I see the German national kit. That's what I see when I see that green. That's all I see. And that's a throwback to the German national kit.
Zia said it's so Bangladeshi. What the hell?
Oh.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Leave it says straight from the sweatshop in Thailand. That's messed up, bro. Oh my days. Oh shoot.
Oh shoot.
The man said they forget to put on the 3 stripes. This straight from the sweatshop.
Yeah, because they been bring out the they've been bringing them out yet in the.
Bro, when they bring out, I'm gonna sell out so quick, bro. I'm
hot
telling
cakes,
you right now.
hot cakes, man.
Bro, those
my man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I remember seeing a couple on the parade. They said, "Wait, these men print these themselves."
Yeah, I remember that.
I actually got one pair of Adidas shoes, and it's a Liverpool Adidas shoes. We got the 5 Champions League at the back of it.
August 1st, you better stand on the queue, man, and make sure you get your shirts, man.
But that's the thing. I feel a lot of people gonna buy more than one, and then they're gonna sell it at the price. God,
yeah, especially into the third kit. I'm gonna get that long. If it comes long sleeve, Lord have mercy, you gonna see me wearing it every day.
I buy all of them, all 4, and equally.
I don't know about that, boy. Listen, I gotta decide if I gotta sell my cat to buy one of them there, boy.
Which cat you talking about?
Yeah. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that. Angel, you're dirty for that, bro. You're dirty for that, bro.
Oh, Grab, you should know who was coming. Grab, you should know who was coming. You see me off camera already.
I set up myself for that one. I
set yourself up, man.
Yep.
I said Angel to bury you with that one, boy. You're ready.
I know, really.
It going, boy.
I catch myself.
Peter, make me come out of rain. Peter, come out of rain. You see that get bad. Peter, we are going to blood clot, Peter. You're nearly dead.
Come on, rain.
Now I got a pair of Adidas Liverpool sneakers, red ones with the 5 stars.
That's wild disrespectful.
Zia, really? God, triple double XL, yeah.
Damn. Zia, what the bum? Y'all, that's messed up, fam. Don't diss my boy like that, man.
Wow.
Triple XL, not even XL. They want to give you triple, fam. What the hell is that? Dang.
Oh man.
Zia got something against you, man.
I am XL. That is it.
You wear XL?
Sometimes or large.
Oh, you're a large, bro.
Large or XL. Sometimes. It depends on the fit of the shirt.
Yeah, it depends on the cut, man.
Depends on the cut.
Most of them is large, but some of them you had to do
Angels
XL.
wear smaller, extra small. Kitty section.
No, I'm medium, man. What are you talking about, man?
Man got big arms, he said.
Yeah, man.
Listen, that's editing, man. It's not that big, trust me.
That's AI, man.
That's AI.
Crab envious, so don't listen to Crab.
If you want to know how he get them arms, I'll tell you in the chat later.
Any stream, Dave. Any stream.
No. We good.
Oh God.
It's been a minute, man. The minute had a stream in a minute, man. It's true, you know.
Oh man.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, we got a few coming this week for you though, peoples. We got the Lime on Friday.
That can be mad.
Tomorrow night, Sarcasm City.
Tomorrow night, Sarcasm City, Barbados show.
Bash mate.
And then Friday during the day, if I'm not mistaken, I think 11:30, but just hit the notification bell. I got a one-on-one stream with Callum from Coppish here on Beijing Reds TV. So it'll be me and Cal chopping it up on Friday. So stay tuned for that.
Same day as the line?
Yeah, during the day though, because I off Friday, so I'm doing a one-on-one with Cal.
And ask if we're doing preseason games. I don't think so.
We'll probably do the Community Shield, not preseason because Crab and me traveling to Barbados, so we can be down there with Pops.
Baby, drinking rum and Red Bull.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll do the Community Shield, and then the first regular season game is a Friday, so we're gonna have to figure that one out.
I doing that for sure. I don't care what happens. I gotta do that first.
What time on Friday though?
It's 3:00, so noon your time. But as Bournemouth we playing too. Kirkhead's playing the old team. It's at Anfield too.
I got to stream that. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to do PTO that day, man.
I gotta stream that, bro. First game of the season. Come on,
I have to put a PTO day for that day.
Yeah.
In the middle, got to stream that.
Oh geez. Zio Cal Kids don't talk about transfers. All right, I will try to avoid asking any Cal about any transfer talk. I will ask him about what the moves that we've already made. You got that from me.
They might call you a prima donna.
That's crazy.
Too funny.
Lord. That's crazy.
But peoples, thanks for watching. Make sure you all hit the likes.
Check out the
And
man. I
you
might come out tomorrow
also-
on Flawless. Check out the man tomorrow on Flawless. I might show up just to cause little problems. You never know.
Yeah. Come on to Sarcasm City tomorrow for the Barbados show. We always run ruckus up there. Honestly, with the question, what's you guys' opinion on the first 5 games? 5-0. I just calling it right now. We don't lose any.
I don't even know what the 5 fixtures are.
Bournemouth at home.
Okay.
The second one.
Arsenal in there too.
Arsenal the third
Anfield.
game.
Man started confident. Bournemouth at
Anfield.
home.
Arsenal the third one. I can't remember. I can check
Then the
right
man
now.
went on pause.
Yeah.
Arsenal's
We
at
got Newcastle early
home.
to win it. We got Newcastle early.
I don't know if Newcastle in there.
We got
I think
Newcastle early.
United in there too.
Yeah, we got them- we got them
Anfield.
in the first.
I think they're the 5th game.
6.
I think they're the 5th game. Yeah, make
We can do
sure
that
you
next
like
week.
subscribe to the
We
channel.
can do that
Yeah,
next week, honestly. Don't worry. We got plenty of time. We can look at them fixtures.
yeah. D is struggling, boy. She plays. She get home at 3:00 in the morning. The Premier
Yeah,
game,
Yeah, we see that. The man complaining with fixtures.
man. Them is something.
Funny
else.
thing is, you play everybody twice. If
Twice?
If you
Oh, I don't
supposedly get the
understand.
hard games early up, then you gotta run the games that won't be
It can
as
be
hard.
easier, right?
So if you drop points, you got a chance to catch up. If you get the points, then you jump in ahead.
But you know why the fretting pops? You know why they're fretting? Because all Arteta doing is what he's typically do. Bolstering the defense and then addressing the forwards. So them still ain't gonna score no goals. He gonna bring in Zubermendi. No, looking for another defender, another
Party
center
gone,
back.
Party leaving.
Yeah.
Long way to
Well,
go in the
They
window.
do,
though. Long way to go
listen,
in the
all
window,
fairness, they do have a tough first 5 games, to be honest.
Mala
Man,
Bundan.
United, it's tough. 15th place,
Man,
man.
you-
United
We had
first
Old
game of the
Trafford,
season.
and boy, different players in the team, you know what I mean? So
My man, if they're gonna beat Old Trafford at the first game, boy, it can be a long season
I
for
see a
them.
draw for that right now.
All right, we can touch base on that when we do the prediction show for the season rankings.
All right.
Do Arsenal approve of the new match balls? Nah, they got too much air in them. They don't stick properly or shoot properly.
Yeah, the
That's what
PSI
Arteta would say.
PSI.
Bunch of losers. But people, make sure you run them likes up if you're watching this on the replay. Hit the likes. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And we will see you all
Friday.
tomorrow night, Sarcasm City, for the Barbados show, and then later on this week for the few shows that we got rocking with y'all. The boys back. Glad to be here with you guys. Bless, and we out.
Peace.
Peace.
Bless.